This is Julia Stair. She is taking her talents to the Alfred University next year to play soccer. What are you most forward looking to getting onto campus?
I'm really excited to get to know all the girls and just form a bond like we had for the high school team because it was really fun just to have all the support system on and off the field. And just to have the college experience, I guess.
Yeah. When you were deciding where you wanted to go to college, I heard when you were in here recently that you were considering going to Siena and not playing soccer, and then decided on going to Alfred and playing soccer. Can you talk a little bit about your evaluation of schools and what factors led to you deciding?
So as soon as I started looking for schools, I went to visit Siena and I immediately fell in love. And I just had the mindset that I did not want to play soccer. And then once high school soccer was done and the Alfred coach was really interested in me, it just hit me that I would never play again unless I played in college. And I didn't feel like I was done playing. So I went and looked at it, and then I guess I just fell in love with Alfred and the fact that I could play there. And both my parents went there. My dad played football there. So it's just really cool to have that.
So you were captain on the soccer team, which accomplished a feat that hadn't been done in 21 years, winning the sectional championship. Can you talk about the ride, some of your favorite moments, what factors led to your success?
Well, in 7th grade, me, Reagan, and Callista tried out for the JV team, which was really unheard of at the time because I think it was the first year for the JV team, so we did that, and then I wasn't very good, so I worked really hard, and then 8th grade, Callista and Reagan got moved up to varsity, and I was captain of JV, and then I got moved up for playoffs, which was a really confidence boost for me, and then freshman year, I was on varsity, and I hurt my back really bad, so I had just a rebuilding year, and I was on midfield at the time, I think. And then sophomore year, we lost a ton of players. So then I got moved to defense, and I was kind of one of the older kids now. So I was kind of like a captain, but I wasn't a captain because I was only a sophomore. And then junior year, I was a captain, and it was just really cool because it was the three of us, and we kind of worked up the ranks together. And then I just kind of took over defense and kind of built the character of the team again with all three of the captains. So, I don't know, it was really fun. And I don't even know what my favorite memory is. Probably winning sectionals, just because that was our dream from 7th grade, just to be successful. So.
It's interesting that your favorite moment of the year wasn't necessarily a moment of the year. It was the process that it took to get there, and it took a long time to do that. So you ended up playing defense. Is it defense and mid position?
No, I just play center defense.
Center defense. So mid is the next level up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you play center defense, which is, I'm assuming it's you're kind of the general of the team.
Yeah.
You're behind the play,
yeah,
so you get to see everything. Yeah. You have to communicate stuff.
Yeah.
You're yelling, screaming stuff.
Yeah.
So your team this year had some excellent seniors that you just mentioned that you kind of worked up through, but you also had a lot of youth on the team. Can you talk a little bit about how you're able to teach and lead the younger, less experienced teammates?
So ever since 7th grade, varsity has always played a diamond defense. So there's 2 on the outside and then 2 on top of each other. And that wasn't really working out great for us. I mean, it was successful, but I knew we could do a flat 4, so it was just 4 straight across the back. But I was the only defender that had ever played that before. And then there was one other senior that had just started defense, a junior that had never played, and then I think it was sophomore that just started defense as well. So it was a lot of a learning curve for us, and one of our coaches, we just watched YouTube videos to try and learn it, and it was really nice because it really paid off in the end. And me and Marina, the other center, are really fast, and that was one of the key factors in it. So yeah, it was really a struggle at first.
So you were kind of learning it as you were teaching it,
Yeah.
learning on the go.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. So, what recognition have you received that you're the most proud of?
Definitely Big 30. It was my dream since probably 8th grade when I started really training hard.
Yeah.
And it was really cool to get it because I was the only defender to make it out of everyone, so it was really rewarding.
Cool. Are you playing in that game? Is there a Big 30
No.
soccer game?
No, there's a corporate cup, but it's small,
Alright.
so it's a day of prime, so
Oh, alright.
it was too much.
Gotcha. Generally speaking, this is a question that I'm gonna make sure I ask everyone. What do you think that it takes to be really good at something?
Definitely a lot of hard work and dedication. In the summer, you would definitely have to work out, or else it's gonna be tough for you in preseason and during games. I know for me, I have bad asthma, and last summer I couldn't even make it through like 10 minutes without coming out. And then I got a trainer and I worked hard, and I made it through full games and overtimes without coming out. So definitely that helps a lot. And then just balancing your time with school and soccer and your sport really helps.
So, like personally, and there might be some overlap, but how did you go about developing your skills and overcoming obstacles? Obviously, asthma is a big obstacle to
Yeah.
overcome in soccer.
Yeah, and I have 2 herniated discs that I found freshman year, and I could barely run without collapsing because I hurt so bad. So I had to go to physical therapy for almost every other day for a year, and then I started strength and conditioning and just really doing abs and core and all that. So that was really hard.
What impact do you feel like you've left behind? What advice would you have for underclassmen that are hoping to be as successful?
I would have to say like the chemistry that we had as a team, because I remember when I was just coming to varsity, I was so scared of like the older girls because they weren't very friendly, I guess.
Mhm.
So, and I feel like this year we were really close with even the freshmen. So I feel like as a senior class, we left that chemistry and the bond behind.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of team bonding to like help that, I guess.
When you're part of a team, being a team
Yeah.
is important
Yeah.
to be
I
successful.
think that's one of the reasons why we were so successful, because we just knew where our teammates were before they were there. So
Mhm.
like we could just.
Anticipate stuff and cool. Well, I enjoyed this. I hope that you did too. Thank you for your time and sharing your experiences. Best of luck at Alfred. I've heard that some of your classmates might be going there, so you might need to keep an eye on them. Try to keep them out of trouble. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.